welcome back to my videos. Today is Pongal or Sankranti depending on where in India you are, and I'm off to a friend's place for lunch, and I have been told that if I am late she is going to kill me. So this is going to be a bit of a quick one. I'm talking about beauty products that I actually managed to finish. I know it doesn't sound like it's a big deal. This is a huge deal because as a beauty editor I am always trying new products out. So if I actually manage to finish something, it means that I really love it. First up is NEUTROGENA's Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunblock. I know I've talked about this before, but it really is one of the best sunscreens out there. In addition to this, there's also La Roche-Posay's Etherealist Dry Touch Sunblock, which I've talked about. Those two are my absolute favorite sunscreens of all time. This is a really fantastic sunscreen that provides both UVA and UVB protection. It is one of the less greasy sunscreens out there. I will be honest, if I'm comparing this to the La Roche-Posay Etherealist Anti-Shine sunscreen, the La Roche-Posay definitely is a little bit less shiny. Having said that, I have never ever found a sunscreen that is completely matte without using any alcohol in it. This is a completely alcohol-free version. It's affordable, it's easily available, and it's effective. Clinique's Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly. Of all of Clinique's Dramatically Different moisturizers, all of which I really love. There's a whole range of them for anywhere between extra dry to extra oily skin. This is the one that I have to say is my absolute favorite. This is the only moisturizer that I've ever used that allows me to leave the house with absolutely no makeup because it doesn't make me shiny at all. This is for all skin types, but it's especially good if you have extremely oily skin or if your skin just gets extremely oily in the summer like mine does. I've been using this for over a year and it's finally pretty much done, and I'm going to go out and get another one because I never ever want to be without this moisturizer. It is perfectly hydrating. It features glycerin, it features hyaluronic acid, it features a bunch of natural plant extracts as well that make it really gentle and hydrating on your skin, but at the same time they are perfectly mattifying as well. Where do I begin with PAHADI Local? I love the way that all their ingredients come directly from the source. I love the way that they tamper with their products as little as possible, so you're really getting the most out of each ingredient that they put in the product. This, for example, is the peach kernel oil, which is a limited edition PAHADI Local oil. They also have an apricot kernel oil, which is so fantastic as well. I've already gone through about 2 bottles of that, and now this is my first bottle of the peach kernel oil that I've gotten through. I use it for pregnancy massages, which I've been getting a lot of recently, and it just leaves my skin feeling so supple and so hydrated. And because there's so little that's actually been done to these ingredients in terms of processing, you're really getting the raw benefits of everything that they source, which is mostly from the hills in Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh. They have a bunch of other products as well that I highly recommend that you check out. They have an amazing face wash, but if you're looking for a really great body oil that is super hydrating without being too greasy, the apricot kernel oil and the peach kernel oils are just fantastic. Moving on to makeup, INNISFREE's No Sebum Blur Powder. This is one of the most effective setting powders that I have ever used in my life, and again, it's another product that I just never want to be without. It does exactly what it says on the tin, which is it blurs out your pores and your skin in general so that it looks a little bit sort of flawless, and it is so good at nixing sebum and shine. So you put a little bit of this on after you're done with your foundation, and it just sets your makeup and it helps your skin look so beautifully matte without looking sort of dead. Do you know what I mean? It still looks radiant because it's blurring your pores out, so your pores look smaller, you look less shiny, and your skin just looks incredible. I don't remember how much it is, but I think it's less than $1,000, and I feel like in terms of the quality of it, it can compete with some of the really high-end luxury setting powders out there, and I love it so much. Benefit's Benetint. I got the mini version of this, I think about 2 years ago over Christmas in England at Boots, and I am just about getting through the bottle now. I've been using this stuff every single day since I was about 15 or so when I first discovered it. It is the best product for if you're looking for a really natural flush that doesn't look like blush or that doesn't look like you're wearing blush. I'm not a big fan of powder blushes just because I feel like they tend to kind of sit on my skin. I much prefer using a liquid or cream formulation that I can then set with a little bit of powder because I feel like that gives you the most natural finish. So I'll either use a little bit of this under, or if I want to amp it up a little bit, I'll use it over my foundation and then I'll set it with a setting powder. It makes you look really healthy and it gives you a little bit of a flush, and I just love how it's buildable as well. If you want just a little bit of a hint of a flush, or if you're not wearing any makeup and you just want to look a little bit healthier, it's perfect for that. One of my favorite foundations of all time in addition to maybe the Shiseido Synchro Skin, is this one by KEVYN. It's the Etherealist. I've used very few foundations in my life that actually give me this kind of a finish. It's so beautiful, it's so natural, it's so radiant without being greasy. It just makes your skin look amazing, and it's just, you can tell how great the quality is when you put this stuff on your face. I believe you can get this on Cult Beauty. I'm going to look it up for you, and if you can, I'm going to link it below. So that's it. Those are the products that I have been loving so much, that I have used up entirely. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, if you have any questions about anything at all, please leave them in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer each and every one. Thank you, and I will see you soon.